So buying a home in the Bay Area feels impossible right now. But there is one city that's flying just underneath the radar, and it's really easy to miss. What city am I talking about? I'm talking about the city of Millbrae, a quiet location with direct transit to San Francisco and Silicon Valley. Millbrae also has top-tier schools that most people often overlook. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, here's the catch. Millbrae is climbing fast in value. Don't wait too long. If you do, you're gonna miss your window of opportunity. So here we go. Let's go look inside Millbrae before everyone else does. Now, before we get into any details, you need to know why Millbrae isn't just another peninsula town. It is different, and here's what you need to know. Strategic location. 3.2 square miles in northern San Mateo County with population of approximately 23,000. It borders San Bruno, which is in its northwest, Burlingame in its southeast, San Francisco Airport, which is in its northeast. It is the perfect Goldilocks zone for commuters, close enough for convenient commuters without urban density. Rare combination of advantages all in one community. Strategic location with exceptional transit access, consistently high-performing schools, distinct neighborhood character with architectural diversity, surprising recreational opportunities in a compact footprint. The City Governance Council manager system with 5 council members. The Millbrae City Hall is located at 621 Magnolia Avenue. They have bi-monthly meetings on 2nd and 4th Tuesdays. With a comprehensive city service, including building inspection, fire protection, parks, and public works. Market stability is unique amongst peninsula communities. Consistent property value even during economic fluctuations. Community character and resident satisfaction remain high in Millbrae. Balanced approach to development that enhances rather than disrupts. Long story short, Millbrae is not just another peninsula town. It has access, stability, and quality of life that buyers are looking for. What's more to that? Great schools, easy access to commutes, and a strong community. It checks all the boxes. So if you're looking for a sweet spot between convenience and character, Millbrae is really worth a serious look. Here we have a property in Milbury Highlands in the hills in Millbrae community. Wide streets. Here's the property that we will be touring. Love the stones. Homes like this are listed at about $1,200 to $1,250 price per square feet in the Glenville neighborhood of Milbury Highlands. Beautifully updated home. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, completely renovated, and it is about 2,800 square feet. Look at this deck, beautiful deck. Homes in this area typically has a beautiful view, water views, airport, and here's our kitchen with a 4-feet island. We like laundry rooms. Here is our bathroom, updated. Here's our primary suite. This is what $2.5 million get you in Milbury Hills. Primary suite also goes out to a private balcony. 2nd bedroom. And here's another. Milbury Hills streets. Wide, safe area. This is how Millbrae's streets are. Mid-century Milbury Hills, lots of pride of ownership. Here we are in between Milbury Highlands and the Glenville neighborhood. We have the spur trail, beautiful open space for walking, biking, dog walking. Love the feel of the city of Millbrae. Beautiful weather. Here we have Taylor Middle School. In Burlingame, you have BCE. In Millbrae, you have MEF, Millbrae Education Foundation, where they support the schools and the funding of teachers. The perfect Goldilocks zone for commuters. It's close enough for convenient commutes without urban density. Rare combination of advantages of all-in-one community. Strategic location with exceptional transit access. Consistent high-performing schools. But now, let's move on and talk about what might be Millbrae's biggest selling point. Those transportation options that makes life so much easier. But before we do that, quick introduction. My name is Samantha Huang with Next Gen Properties. I've been in the business for over 10 years. I'm experienced in helping people navigate this wild Bay Area market. If you want real insights, smart tips, and the latest Bay Area trends, give me a call or email me at soldbysamanthah@gmail.com. Subscribe so you don't miss any Bay Area real estate tips. So let me talk to you more about the Millbrae transit setup. It is absolutely next level, similarly to Next Gen. This next level setup of the transit in Millbrae is unbeatable. Other towns, other cities cannot compete. It's not just about getting around that's easier. It is about saving hours every week and opening up way more options. A few key points. The Millbrae Transit Center is a multi-modal hub. Direct BART access from San Francisco is only about 30 minutes. To Oakland, 45 minutes. To San Francisco Airport, 5 minutes. There's also Caltrain's service from Peninsula to San Francisco or San Jose. Multiple transit options provide backup commute routes. The Samtran bus connection throughout San Mateo County. Easy access from 101 to 280. In the planned future development, there is a high-speed rail station in Millbrae. For all of this connectivity means potential for increased property value and enhanced connectivity. Millbrae has a favorable microclimate compared to neighboring cities, mostly sunny days with consistent temperatures year-round. Summer highs are about 70 degrees to 80 degrees. Winter lows are about 50 to 60 degrees. In January, you average about 58 degrees Fahrenheit. And in July, you're gonna get about mid-70s to mid-80s. Annual precipitation about 20 inches, mostly in the winter. Quality of life here in Millbrae is fabulous. Where do I start? Well, first, reduced commute time means more family time, more hobbies, and less stress just on commute alone. The pleasant weather means all year round, you get to enjoy outdoor activities, walking trails, park, biking, and just hanging out in the Broadway area or farmers market. So yes, Millbrae makes getting around way easier than most places in the peninsula. Whether you're heading to San Francisco Airport, or down to San Jose, you have options. What's more important than having options of commute is that you also have backup options. Plus, the weather here, it is much nicer than you would expect. Now that we've covered Millbrae's killer location, let's talk about downtown. I would invite you to walk with me in downtown Millbrae, mainly the Broadway Strip. It has cafes, grocery shopping. Today, I'm just taking a casual stroll down this beautiful strip and take a look at fresh produce. Did you know on weekends, they also have a farmer's market here? Here I am on Taylor and Broadway, which is the heart of this amazing Millbrae Strip. Here's our post office where I got my passports done. Love stopping in here just to get my produce. Has everything you need. Fresh strawberries, all the berries. When I say you can find everything you can absolutely looking for on this Broadway strip of Millbrae. I mean it. You saw a post office, FedEx, grocery store, dental office, coffee, breakfast, cleaners, Indian cuisine, and post-COVID, they have these outdoor dining options, antique furniture shops. It's a melting pot of cultures, all centralized in one strip. Beautiful weather, easy stroll around town. Here we are at Dessert Indulgence, one of my favorite dessert places. So cute. This is one of my favorite chicken noodle soup, chicken fondue places. They have breakfast, lunch, Chinese traditional herbs. This here is a Michelin star restaurant. Porridge and things across the street is also really good. The Millbury parking lot is closed on the weekend for farmers market. It was vibrant over the weekends, and sometimes Broadway's closed also for street fair. So many things going on. That is everything you need to love about this town. I can't say it enough, but it is so much fun just walking in the streets. Feels safe, people are friendly. So much pride goes into it. Suzanne's cakes and pastries. We get our breads there. Trader Joe's. Here's some apartments for rent. Private school. Convenient located just off of Broadway on Park Boulevard are after-school program classes, Singaporean math, music, where parents can take their kids for after-school programs, music, dance. Here we have Cappuccino High. Toto's Pizza, one of my favorite spots. Now we are on El Camino of Millbrae. Also a lot of restaurants. This is the main connection point. There you have the little gym plaza where little kids can go and learn. Little gym, ninja, so much fun, and they host birthday parties as well. You do not want to miss the Millbrae downtown and commercial areas. It is one of the best in the peninsula. So here's the thing, the Millbrae commercial area is not huge, but it does give you everything you need about the exciting growth that's happening in the horizon, unlike peninsula towns that feel a little bit too sleepy or spread out. Millbrae is not overdeveloped, and it hits the spot. It focuses on what residents actually need while keeping residential character intact. The Millbrae downtown amenities runs along Broadway and El Camino. The major retailers are Safeway, Trader Joe's, Walgreens, and 24-Hour Fitness. Right next to this area is one of my favorite furniture stores, Living Spaces. Coffee shops, you name it. We have Pete's, Starbucks, and other local favorite options. Endless banking options. We have Wells Fargo, Chase, and Bank of America. Millbrae is a melting pot of diverse family-owned restaurants, particularly known for Asian cuisines. There's a gateway at Millbrae Station development, transit-oriented mixed-use project, new residential opportunities, smart growth focused near transportation hubs, preservation of established residential neighborhood. So while you live in Millbrae, you also have options to hang out in Burlingame's finest or choose Millbrae's finest. You also can get to San Bruno's commercial developments, manageable scale for everyday needs. If you want the convenience without all the chaos, Millbrae is keeping things balanced. It's all about growing thoughtfully while staying true to what makes this place feel like home. This brings us to another area where Millbrae really shines, the schools. which have long been a major draw for families moving to the peninsula, especially Millbrae. Of course, schools are often a main decision factor on where families decide they would live and settle. And where does that place Millbrae's educational options? Some of the best in the Bay Area. Do you love the outdoors? Well, you might be surprised how much outdoor fun you can have in the city of Millbrae. Most people think of the peninsula as a suburban area, but Millbrae's connection to nature is actually a big part of what makes this place also stand out. There is an extensive trail network. Access over 106 trails covering 802 miles in the surrounding area. There's a lot of options for casual evening walks to challenging weekend hikes. The Sawyer Camp Trail, scenic view of San Andreas Lake and the Crystal Springs Reservoir. There's a 6-mile paved trail through Oak Woodland, perfect for walking, jogging, cycling, and rollerblading. Popular with residents of all ages, especially on the weekends. The Bayfront Park. You get views of planes taking off and landing at San Francisco Airport. Waterfront access, popular spot for family picnics and children's play. Strategic integration of green spaces in Millbrae. Parks create natural neighborhood boundaries. Most residents are within walking distance to parks or trails entrances. Outdoor recreation as part of a daily routine is not just a weekend activity. Youth, sports activities, city-sponsored leagues beyond school programs, community connections across neighborhood boundaries, quality over the quantity approach. Focus on maintaining fewer spaces at higher standard, well-maintained facilities that residents actively use, convenient daily recreation options, more ambitious weekend possibilities, minimal travel time for outdoor activities. Whether you're looking into casual walks or challenging hikes, or just want to pick a space to relax with family, Millbrae makes it easy to enjoy. And the best part, it's all a short walk or drive away. My preference would be just walking down Broadway to hit up some of my favorite spots. Are you feeling ready to make a move? Well, let's take a closer look at what the real estate market looks like for buyers and investors before diving in. Well, let's talk about the Millbrae housing market. Millbrae combines stability, solid appreciation, and amazing variety across different neighborhoods. Whether you're looking to buy your first home, looking to upsize, to grow a family, or investing for the long term, Millbrae has options that's worth checking out. Now the exciting part. Well, exciting for me, the housing stocks in Millbrae. Housing stock evolution from post-war development to modern luxury. Millbrae offers architectural diversity. You have mid-century homes that are built in the 50s and 60s. You also have rancher-style homes that are built in the 70s, and you also have Spanish Mediterranean-style homes. There's also custom homes that are contemporary, mid-century styles, 2-car side-by-side garage with long driveway. Beautiful street landscape, manicure front lawns. Here we are in Milbury Highlands. Unlike the hills like Mills Estate, Milbury Highlands, you'll find Spanish architectural homes that are beautiful. Look at the Spanish Mediterranean detailing, arched windows, plantation shutters, long backyards. That's what you will find in Milbury Highlands. So here we are. This is what $2.7 million will get you in Milbury Highlands, a very walkable area to downtown Milbury, and it's flat, walking distance to Taylor Middle School. 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathrooms, 2,280 square feet, listed at about $1,200 price per foot. It is a very competitive market here in Millbrae, so you have to see it within a week because they typically take offers in under 11 days. For price points, there's multiple entry points for different budget and preferences. If you want to hold off on buying because you want to rent and experience the lifestyle before purchasing, that's also very reasonable. To rent a 1-bedroom, it's going to range anywhere between $2,300 to $3,800 a month, depending on the building and their amenities and the year that it was built. To purchase a home, if you're thinking about a 2-bedroom, modest starting home, it would start anywhere between $1.4 to $2 million. and it really depends on whether you're east or west side of El Camino. 3-bedroom layouts typically range at about $1,200 price per foot to start, and that's going to be anywhere between 3 to 4 bedrooms west of El Camino and about $2 million to $2.5 million, depending on square foot. Millbrae offers some premium options. If you have bay views, larger lots, or flat lots, you're going to see the price point range anywhere between $2.8 million to $4.5 million, depending on the size, finishes, and construction. If you're an investor looking to diversify your portfolio and want to invest in Millbrae, well, Millbrae offers a consistent growth of anywhere between 3.1 to 3.7 million, averaging on a long-term return. Last year, from 2024 to 2025, Millbrae had a growth of 7.4% year over year. Premium neighborhoods, like we mentioned, walkability, and also school districts, those neighborhoods typically exceed market rates, especially in strong markets. Millbrae offers market stability compared to surrounding communities. What do we expect when we look at Millbrae homes? Well, typically the lot sizes are anywhere between 5,000 to 7,500 square feet. Anything over 8,000 square feet is what we call premium lot size. Home sizes typically range anywhere between 1,800 square feet to 3,500 square feet. The larger homes are typically renovated and in luxury areas. Millbrae residents appreciate quality construction. They love hardwood details, plaster walls, and high-end craftsmanship. When it comes to neighborhoods, you have Lomita Hills, great schools, family-oriented community. Mills Estate is luxury living, bay views, larger lots, and premium school district. Millbrae Meadows offers accessibility, tranquility, and mid-century designs. The Milbury Highlands offer nature integration, trail access, split-level homes, and often also have views. Who's living in Millbrae in today's market? Young professionals who prefer to be near the transit hubs. Also, families who are looking for luxury living, close to transportation, and top-rated schools. We also have luxury buyers who's looking into Millbrae, who appreciates the views and also the property appreciation. What are some future developments we could look forward to? There's 2,199 units planned for 2023 to 2031 in the RHNA allocation. Gateway at Millbrae Station adding housing, retail, and dining options. It is a transit-oriented development. Properties near transit centers likely to see increased demand. What are some strong considerations? Well, transportation connectivity drives property value. Limited inventory in Millbrae, strong schools, and consistent demand. Low inventory, high demand is driving prices up in the Millbrae area. Millbrae also has a very strong rental market, which is a draw for investors. There's also a big potential for fix and flip investors. They can take an old home, renovate it, and target towards the luxury buyer. When you buy in Millbrae, whether you are looking to settle in the area or making the right investment, picking the right location for you is more important than timing the market, because Millbrae, you will see, or we have seen, consistent appreciation. With a stable market, solid appreciation potential, and a variety of neighborhoods to choose from, Millbrae is a great place to consider your next move. So if you're looking to make a move, Millbrae should definitely be in your consideration. So there you have it. I hope I gave you some great consideration points on why Millbrae is a top choice if you're making a move to the peninsula. To recap, Millbrae offers top schools, great transit, and amazing homes, some with views, with easy access to nature. And what neighborhood does not have its challenges? But for most people, the benefits for Millbrae wins out. It is the kind of place where people love to move to and stay. So if you're thinking about buying or selling in Millbrae or anywhere from San Francisco to the Mid-Peninsula, I've got you covered. Send me an email at soldbysamanthah@gmail.com, and I'm happy to help. You can also find all my contact details in the description below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So thank you again for hanging out with me, and don't miss my next video. It's right here, and it dives into the best spots where your money goes the furthest.